We are back in the music room with Jesica Peacock, who just played a wonderful set of music for us, her original stuff. Welcome back.
Thank you.
I want to know a little bit more about you as far as, I know you said your upbringing wasn't the best, so we don't have to stay on that subject too long, but just give us kind of a little version of where you grew up.
Well, I grew up in Linden, Texas. Same place as Don Henley. I mean, it's a small town.
Dairy Queen.
It has a Dairy Queen.
Yay!
And a Sonic. I mean, I don't really go home a whole lot anymore. Though I do have a gig coming up. I decided that I was going to go do my Halloween bash in Linden at Fire and Knives, which is really cool because for them to have an establishment like that.
Right.
In such a small town, I say kudos, man. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, I was hell on wheels. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I did have a rough upbringing, but I gave it just as much as I got, you know?
Right. And you mentioned that you were the middle child and you had siblings on either side of you.
Yep.
Now, do any of them, are they musical? Do they write? Do they sing?
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
Okay.
They do. I have a brother whose name is Jesica Peacock, and he also plays in the East Texas area. We're two different. I'm rock. He's straight country. So we went two different paths. But,
right.
You know, yeah. He
now,
plays.
does he write his own stuff too?
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah?
I'm really, yes, he does write his own stuff. I just don't really, we don't have a whole lot to do with one another.
Right. Gotcha.
So I don't know, but I know he plays in East Texas, because a lot of times when I go to the same places that he plays, they're like, "Oh, you're Jesica Peacock's sister." I said, "Yeah, I am."
Yeah.
I am. And they're like, "Well, how is he doing?" I'm like, "Bro, I have no idea." It just gets awkward after that, you know?
Yeah.
And I don't mean for it to get awkward, you know what I'm saying? But it just does. But,
yeah.
You know, because I want good things for my brother.
Sure.
Absolutely. I want his career to do whatever it does.
Yeah.
For sure.
Now, you, how old were you when you decided that you wanted to play guitar and sing and write your own music? I'm sure it was different ages, but...
Yeah. After my mom died, my mom died of small cell lung cancer, and I blacked out. That's the only thing I can say. Like, I literally do not remember a year after she died. Like,
oh, wow.
People will tell me about conversations we had during that time period, and I'm like, I wasn't there. So the lights were on, but nobody was home. I was literally on
grief-stricken.
Yeah, I was literally on autopilot, and but so when I came out of that, it's right about the time I was telling you that I realized that, you know, it's not my daughter had swapped positions with me, and she was mothering me at the age of like 12, and I'm like, this is not okay, you know. You deserve better. I need to do better. And so that's when I got help and get a journal, start writing. And so I grabbed a guitar instead. And so I was like, I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm going to figure it out.
So you didn't know how to play guitar, you just decided you were going to play guitar?
Yep.
Wow.
Well, that's pretty cool.
And so for the longest time, I didn't know the notes. They were like, hey, this is an A. And I was like, that's wonderful. I love that for us. And they're like, you have no idea, do you? I was like, not a clue, bro.
Yeah.
And so then I sat down and I really started digging into my homework, you know, like, okay, so what are these chords actually called, you know? And so then I started going about it that way. And then I learned how to read music. And then they want me to learn all of them. And I just ain't got it. Listen, okay? Enough is enough. Okay? I can hear it. I can play it. That's fine. But, like, you want me to learn that whole fretboard? Bro, let's be serious. Do you know how much stuff has to go out in order for that to come in? It don't work like that for me.
Well, you do just fine on your own. And I'm sure a musician who is a music reader, they'll know exactly what you're doing.
Oh, they hate me in this studio.
Oh, do they?
They really do. Because I play such odd chords. And then when they try to transpose it to open, they're like, what have you done? And I'm like, ta-da.
Giving you a challenge is what I've done.
Do you love it or do you hate it? I don't care. I'm paying you to play it. Come on. Can you play it for me, please? So yeah.
Yeah. So what do your children think of musician, rock star mama?
They're very supportive.
Good.
My children are A1. My children saved my life, and I'll put it that way, because I feel like if it weren't for them, I wouldn't have changed who I was as a human. I would have thought that was okay, and I just would have continued
a destructive
path.
Yep.
And so, like, when I gave birth to my son, he just lit me up, bro. I have never felt or experienced that amount of love in one human being, and then it's like it's a ton of bricks. It's a slap in the face when you have a baby, and in a good way. Well, both.
Yeah, I get
both.
You. I got it.
It's both. It's not just one way. I don't, because there is the postpartum, and then there's the I'm failing as a mother type situation. Because I had my children young. I was 17 when I got pregnant with my son, so I immediately graduated and went and got my GED and started running at it. But I made such high grades on my test that they gave me 2 years scholarship to go to college, but I couldn't use it because I had a kid.
Yeah, it kind of makes it a little difficult.
Like, how am I supposed to work and go to school full time and raise this human? I couldn't. So I just went to work, and yeah. I don't know. Oh, the kids. Okay, so when I first started this, like, it really started getting busy. Like, I'm burning at both ends of the stick right now, right? Like, so I have a regular job.
Right.
Okay, and then I play Thursday through Sunday sometimes. And so there is no...
Plus your mom.
Plus I'm a mom and a grandma. I had my first
wow.
grandbaby this last year.
Oh,
Yeah.
Congratulations.
I didn't do any of the work, but I got all the benefits.
That's right.
Thank you, son. And Marie. But I was having a hard time with it when we were running so hard for a little bit. Like, I felt like I was laying in bed with my daughter one time, and I was just started crying, because I was like, if you want me to stop, I'll stop. You shouldn't have to wait for me to come home. So, like, if this is taking away from you, I can wait to do this until you get you situated. And she said, Mama, what makes you different than all the other mamas? And I said, what? She said, all those other mamas tell you that you should chase your dreams, and you're showing me how.
Oh, wow.
And so that put it at a different playing field, and I was like, you shut up right now. Don't you make me cry in front of you. But
what a sweet girl. You raised her right.
Yeah. I mean, I had help, but yeah, she's an angel. And she
great.
pushes me, and there are times when I have a rough time at gigs, and
everybody does.
Yeah, and well, I was sick real bad one night, and I try my best not to cancel gigs. Like, I don't care. I'll run 102 fever. I'll just tell them they, don't come up onto the stage. Like, this is quarantined right here. You stay out there.
Yeah.
But I was really sick one night, and I was having a hard time hitting those notes, and I had fever, and it was just, my throat hurt, and I was just struggling to make it through. And my daughter came up to the edge of the stage, and she was like, when you're done whining, you let me know.
When you're done whining?
Yeah. Turned around, went and sat down in the chair right in front of me.
Oh, God.
And I got my life together and finished that show.
Oh.
But it's just little things like that, like and it wasn't in a disrespectful way. It was literally her telling me, where's your grit at?
Mm-hmm.
Find it and grind it. Get on it. What are you doing? You got an hour left. That's it. Figure it out. And so I just love that she has that fire in her.
Wonder where she got that from.
I have no idea.
That'd be you.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know your daughter, but I can tell you where she got it from.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great, though. That's great that you have supportive kids and that they get it, they understand it, and
my son hated it.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. But he's a boy.
Yeah.
And so it's weird. Like, he was in high school, and like his little friends would be like, "Oh my God, man!" It freaked me out. It made me feel icky. You know what I mean? But he'd be like, Mama, you can't go. Because I used to, like, buy Subway sandwiches and bring them to the high school and drop them off. And then I'd go in and I'd sit down and eat with him. He wouldn't allow that anymore. Like, he was like, no. And I'm like, it hurt my feelings. I was like, what is the deal, bro? Did I hurt your feelings? Do we need to talk about something? Like, you know, he's like, Mom, it's real weird having to shut all my guy friends down because you're a rock star. Do you understand? And I was like, first of all, I'm not a rock star. Let's get that out of there. I'm not a rock star. And he's like, you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. And I was like, that is weird. Tell him to quit being weird.
Yeah. And you'll continue to buy him Subway.
Yeah. And so I would buy him Subway and he'd come pick it up in the parking lot.
Okay.
We made it. We got a little, you know, because
well, you know, there's that cool factor too when you're in high school.
That's
and
exactly
Mom
it.
comes up. It's
Yeah.
kind of like, yeah, yeah, I get it.
So he hated it. Just his last bit of high school, he hated it because, you know, kids are weird. But he tells me all the time, because he works graveyard. He tells me all the time, he's like, Mom, I can't wait to get on day shift so I can come watch you play again. So, like, to hear him say that, and then, like, it's come full circle. I enjoy it.
And you kind of, correct me if I'm wrong, were you doing a band thing for a while?
Yeah, I was Birds of a Feather we started as a full band.
Okay.
This is my first time going solo. And,
how does it feel?
Sometimes it's exhilarating, and then sometimes it's rough, you know, because I had a whole band to hide behind.
Right.
I don't have anything now but my guitar. And I'm bigger than it. so it's sometimes it puts me on my toes, but I need that.
Oh yeah.
I need that.
And how long has it been since you stopped doing the band thing and went solo?
It's been about 6-7 months.
Oh, so
this is fresh. Yeah.
It's still pretty fresh. Yeah. You'll get your thing. You'll get it going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and my thing is I don't mind. And I'm not saying I won't ever be full band again. That's not what I'm saying. I just feel like I need to explore this avenue.
Oh, sure.
Because I think I did it backwards, which I'm known for. So, known from it. Okay?
No, you know, there's been a lot of artists that have been in here that their experience with music, it was all band stuff. And then they got to the point where, hey, you know, I can do this.
Yeah.
I can do this on my own and make my schedule, and I don't have to share the tip jar. I don't have to share the pay.
See, you know, yes, I agree with that statement. I understand where they're coming from. Because it's a lot of moving parts, and not every gear wants to work properly. Does that make sense? Like, you grease it up, you give it a pep talk, but it's still not going to work, you know? You're just like, well, there it goes. But I want that. It ain't about the money. There's been multiple times where we showed up to a gig and they got paid, and I made sure that they got paid, and I didn't get paid. Why? Because that's not why I'm there.
Right.
Like, that's not. I can get paid at my regular job. That's why I have it.
Yeah.
Right? And so, like, it's great to have somebody on stage with you who you can banter back and forth with, and they can put them pretty lead licks behind it. You know?
Yeah.
I really enjoy, like, and I build, like, when I write my music, I leave spaces inside of it for them, because it's not just about me. It's about us. It's about the song.
And it makes that song really full. Yeah.
Right. And so, like, I miss that part. I miss sitting down, and I miss the collaboration with, this is, I hear this, and I hear this. But as far as, like, the movements, it's easier.
As you get out there and meet other songwriters that are doing the same thing, you'll be surprised at who you'll end up collaborating and writing with.
Yeah.
Because it'll happen. And it's a family. The singer-songwriter community is its own type of family.
I love the singer-songwriter side. I love it more than I love the band side. It's more personal. It's more intimate, and it means more. Like, it's okay. I'm not saying it's not fun.
Lasts longer, too.
Yeah, and I'm not saying that it's not fun to go party. when it comes to your, like, you know, the full band. And I just don't want to be the one that has to provide the party anymore.
Right.
I just want to be able to share my music, and if it touches a soul and it helps heal that person, or if it helps them understand a piece of themselves, then that's what I'm looking for.
Yeah. So, what are your goals and plans down the line for this singer-songwriter music adventure you're on?
I am working on an acoustic album right now. It'll be my first acoustic album, and I'm super excited about that. And then I actually have 2 albums that are going to release in 2026. I have a full band album that I'm finishing from 2025, and then I'm working on my acoustic album right now.
Very cool.
Yeah, and the acoustic is going to be Feathered Confessions. That's going to be the title.
Perfect.
Right. And then my full band album is going to be called Just Winging It.
Nice. Those bird references here.
Right. Gotta have it. It's Peacock.
Of course. If you're given a name
parrot.
like that, you might as well work it. Parrot.
It's parrot.
The peacock parrot.
Bird.
That's right. It's a bird. Well, if you could, what place, out of any place and it could be around the world, would you like to play?
Two come in mind.
2
come to mind.
Okay.
I would love to go to Ireland and play. I think that just the type of music that I have, I think that they would just love it.
Mm-hmm.
And then the other one, I don't know. I'm a big Colorado fan, but I don't want to. I would love to play Red Rocks, but that's not what I would like to busk in Colorado. And I know that sounds strange, but think about the people that come through on tourist. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like that type of exposure.
Right.
That would be really cool.
Yeah. I imagine you can.
I know. I'm going to. It's going to.
Except I don't know. I do it in the middle of winter, but
come on now.
It's too cold.
I'm
and
just
snow
kidding.
and everything else on the street corner.
Remember we had a talk about this.
Yeah. Yeah.
What do you mean? Calling me all the way out. It's so funny because our other vehicle we had, it had dual, so I could be all literally in an incubator on my side of the car, and he's over there blowing it down with the cold. The new vehicle we have does not have dual, and I'm mad about it because I'm like trying to talk him into it. I'm like, it's kind of chilly, eh? He's like, no. So now we have a blanket and a pillow, and now I'm over there like a burrito.
There you go. Hey, solves the issue.
That's right.
Who would you say are your biggest influences as far as your music and writing goes?
I'm a huge Stevie Nicks fan. I like Janice. I get compared to Janice a lot.
I could see that.
Yeah, and I think it's the hair, really, and the wailing. I wail a lot. But Janice, Stevie, y'all are going to hate me for this, but I don't care. Dixie Chicks. You know, back in the 90s or the 2000s, they were popping. Yeah, and I loved them. Like and that yodel she does, that's how I learned how to vibrato my vocals. Was
really?
Through Dixie Chicks and learning all that. They have the...
Well, at least there's some positive that came out of it, right?
Right. That's what I'm saying. And then I love Miranda Lambert.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm a big Miranda fan. And Alison Krauss. Yeah. And Nora Jones. I could go all day.
Oh, yeah.
Baby.
Yeah.
Like, I love all genre. I am a multi-genre artist. There's nothing that you could show me that I'm like, ugh. You know what I mean? I'm going to find beauty inside of it because that's that person's soul.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Unless it's rap talking about killing the police and
I don't know,
everything
man.
else.
I was a big Eminem fan.
Well, Eminem, he didn't.
I was Slim Shady at one time. I need you to know. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Sort of.
Yeah, well.
I didn't dye my hair Q-tip blonde, but the thought was there.
Oh, nice. Well, we're glad you didn't do that,
Yeah,
Jessica.
me too.
Yes. Well, do you have any questions for me, maybe?
I do. What inspired y'all to do this?
It is kind of a long story, but it was all God-led.
So it was meant to be.
It was meant to be. We had people that came and pulled up in our driveway in a 2-day period of time, and they were woken up by God in a dream or in the middle of the night saying, pack your tools and go to the treadways.
Yeah.
Do this, do that. We had electricians show up. We had stage builders show up. We had, the type of people that came here.
We never even thought about building a stage.
We never thought about any of that. Randy wanted to turn this old nasty garage that we weren't using into a music studio, because what is our bedroom now used to be the studio.
Oh.
But we just moved it and we made it what it was. And we weren't even going to do like the live house concerts. We were just going to do our radio shows, podcast thing.
This is the 394th radio show.
Yeah, you're number 394 of the radio shows.
I'll take it.
But, it just kind of developed and morphed as we went along. But the things that happened to make this happen
Right.
were something that we just went along with it because it was, I guess, what we were supposed to do.
I think it's a beautiful thing that you're doing.
Yeah. So, anyhow, well, I'm so glad that you came to see us
I am too.
perform for us, and we look forward to hearing more out of you.
Yes.
And look forward to. You'll have to contact us once your albums come out.
Yes.
And maybe we can do some kind of a release party or something. That'd be fun, wouldn't
That
it?
would be so much fun.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Definitely.
So we'll be in touch. You know, you're family now. Once you've been here, you're part of it. So
I told you, stray dog.
Yeah, stray dog. That's right. And we got good.
That's right. He did. He told me.
We got good scraps. So
I love it.
so anyhow, we are going to follow you, and I know our audience has loved you tonight. What do you think, guys? Yeah.
Thank y'all.
And even though you're not a parrot and you're a peacock, we love you just the same.
I'm grateful.
And we love our studio audience and all
Yes.
of those that listen to In the Music Room, and we hope that you continue tuning in because you are in the music room.
You are.